Arion Neighborhood, aka AB. So I'm pretty much figuring out. I don't know what to call this one. They say they know God five, something like that. But this is the issue: is people, everybody on this planet, bosses. I don't care. You know what I mean? Especially like if it's coming down to should you fire somebody? Should you this? Should you give them mercy? Should you believe them? Should you what certain life altering decisions? Everybody, especially bosses, you should incorporate God for real and not make a decision until you hear from him. You hear from everybody else. You know, whether you know it or not, you're hearing from Satan 9 times out of 10. Because if there's a problem, let me tell you something, y'all. Like when it comes to an issue, when a problem comes your way, you can respond in two different ways. Many different ways, but I'm saying it would be categorized either as godly or ungodly. That's all I'm saying. You can flip out, cuss somebody, you know what I mean? Or you can say, God bless you. You can give them a gift, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Those four examples I gave you are two different sides of the spectrum, either godly or ungodly. I can flip on you, or I can say God bless you and just go buy you something. You know what I mean? And that's what God would do. You get what I'm saying? As long as you ain't touching somebody, you know, like assaulting somebody, then you know what? There ain't no godly or ungodly at that point. It's called self-defense. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying is this. What I'm realizing when it comes to this God stuff is people don't really care about, they don't go to God because they ain't really caring about what God thinks. You know what I'm saying? They don't really, you know, God's opinion on the matter that's not their biggest concern. Their biggest concern is other things sometimes, I think, like being right or you know, or hidden agendas such as if I don't get my way in this, then I stop benefiting off of somebody else's stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's not. But it's played out like it's fair. And I think some of them really want to be fair. They just don't know. And so I pray that this message finds you. You know, if you're a boss, I don't care what manager, mom, dad, it comes to decisions, you should definitely incorporate God. Why? You incorporate he say, she say, and this and that. You know what I'm saying? And little do you know, the people that are coming to you on any problem, and I heard this, I saw that, they coming in either the spirit of God or Satan. Period, point blank. They're not coming by themselves, dog. That's the trick, y'all. They make it look like, look, what you see is what you get. It's no deeper. It's no further than that. You know, no, it's deeper than that. And so that's that. And then also people aren't even taught on how to go to God. You know what I mean? Or how do you know that that's God? Let me give you an example. If I'm a boss, you come to me you having a hard time, and I have the option to either fire you or give you mercy. I'm gonna tell you this. You know what? Let me go. Give me a couple of days. I'm gonna talk to you in a couple of days. Let me go talk to God on this. You know what I'm saying? And this is how you know it's God will either tell you, how can two walk unless you agree, or you showed them enough mercy, or remember the time that I gave you mercy. God will say